more than 100 years old, and now it's come back to life.
Now, it's called the Queen of the Sea Fountain, and it's up and running again. And as our Seth Kovar learned, it is the oldest piece of public art right here in Corpus Christi.
Even if you've lived here for years, it's possible that you may not have noticed the Queen of the Sea Fountain. It's located here between Upper Broadway and Lower Broadway at Peoples Streets, and it's the latest example of downtown revitalization.
That's a sound that's been missing for years on the hillside between Uptown and Downtown Corpus Christi. But now that it's up and running again, it's a stop for guided tours.
We used to pass by it very quickly when it was not operating, but now we like to stop and actually show exactly what it represents.
What it represents is peace, despite its Civil War connection. The maiden in the middle represents Corpus Christi, and she's receiving gifts from Mother Nature and Neptune.
The most beautiful city in the world, Corpus Christi, Texas, bestowed with every gift imaginable, the gift of the earth and the gifts of the sea.
The gift of $50,000 from a 2014 downtown improvement bond paid for renovations, and just recently, the 101-year-old fountain started flowing again.
It is a focal point for local artists and for folks to be able to enjoy. Part of the history of Corpus Christi.
And its renovation is part of a greater effort to encourage tourists and locals alike to visit downtown.
Having this historic fountain from over 100 years ago is reflective of the revitalization that we're seeing in the downtown area.
The city says that fountain renovations are almost complete. They got it running, but then they found some kinks in the system. But as you can see, the fountain is running again, and people invested in downtown, well, they hope it stays that way. Back to you.
Now, the Daughters of the Confederacy commissioned that fountain way back in 1914. The sculptor was Pompeo Copini. He also did the famous Spirit of Sacrifice in the Alamo Plaza up in San Antonio.
It's nice to see it again.
It really is.